hopefully it's working. Certainly F1's working. I've heard myself back on playback. That's all good. You'll hear robotic effect if I don't turn that down. Yes, we're back. Finally, but back with a different game. That was crazy. That was crazy indeed. Right, we'll start off with what I normally do on F1, which is a nice career race to get me through. We're well out ahead with one of the championship, but we're just completing this season now. That's what we're trying to do. So we're on race round 21 or 24. Got the Essex Tea in hand. We're rifling through everything at the moment. We're literally going through with speed. Essex speed at your service. Advance the time. I hope you're well. Yes, F1, and we'll try and keep off that story for you as well, buddy, so that we don't spoil it for you. All right, go to race weekend. I've got R&D. Can we do any R&D stuff quickly? Be awesome if we could. Yeah, just a quick change. I fancy Sea of Thieves this morning, or as we call it, Tea of Thieves, but there's nothing I can do with if the servers are offline. You've picked up everything, have you? Okay, so I could go ahead and do it. Anyway, I'm going to do my standard warm-up race. This is what I usually do, my career race. It gets me through. It gets me through my standard warm-up race. So we're going to Brazil, round 21 or 24. Obviously, we're miles ahead in the championship. We've already won the crown, if you like, the world crown. Right, let's get through. What we got? Practice sessions. We've got the nice weather. Got weather for me. Weather forecast, nice and dry. That's all good. So we could do the practice stuff, but we're not going to. We're going to actually do the quick practices where I can. That's weird because another streamer unfollowed his play CFs. I don't know what was going on, but obviously, it wasn't allowing me to play it, which is kind of strange. But oh well, never mind. I like F1, so it's good. I just fancied a little bit of a change, but yeah, I don't know. Really weird, eh? Right, let's use my timing. Let's go through it all. Do you like Sea of Thieves yourself? Obviously, if you're watching someone play Sea of Thieves, it's your jam then. But yeah, no, I don't know why. Maybe it's different, sort of like servers and whatever. And it's just that the European servers are down. I don't know. Maybe. Success. Right, let's fast forward on then. So you left them to come and watch me, eh? Hey, thank you. But yeah, really, really strange that it wasn't working. It's kind of weird because I really fancied to go on it. I was going to have a go on it last night, but just felt tired, if I'm honest. In the end, just snuggled up next to the wife instead. That was the old me. I haven't played or watched it since 2023. Right, here we go then. Next session. Just exactly the same. We're going to try and get through these little things, little career modes that are in. Oh shit!
It's a Saturday showdown. Anyone fancy some hot laps around Interlagos? It's
I hope it's qualifying. Oh, I can't do. Is this a sprint race? Oh, it's a sprint race. Okay, wonder why. I thought, here we go. So we're going for the sprint then. Okay, sprint race qualifying. Hulkenberg's in the lead at the moment. That's what it said. Not for very much longer, although I could let him have the wing, and I like the Hulk. There we are, nicely in the lead. You can tell that we're first at the moment because follow a little map and there's a little red dot behind me, which is the indicator of first. So we're off to a flying start. Get around the corners. Ooh. was also hoping to do a F1 race league last night. So I've been invited into an F1 race league with someone that's been watching my streams. Again, unfortunately, it just didn't work out. Father-in-law's not been very well recently, so I've missed a race because of that. And then he's out of hospital and stuff like that, but he's still not quite up to speed, if you like. So we've been helping him out with bits and pieces, but just a bit knackered last night, if I'm honest. A bit knackered.
Yes, excellent.
So we've got the qualifying lap all
very
done and dusted for the
nice
sprint
work.
race.
Come on, I'll see you back in the pits.
See you back in the pits. Emphasise the pits.
And that's it for sprint qualifying. Plenty more coming up over the rest of the
Really
weekend.
excited, wasn't he?
So we'll see you all tomorrow.
Right, here we go then. Sprint race. You're a win, thank you. I'm a W. I'm a W, not an L. I feel like an L sometimes, I do. Really annoyed that I couldn't play CFEs this morning, but because you know when you wake up and you just fancy it, fancy a certain game, but it wasn't to be. Another time, I suppose. You'll have to come back another time and catch me on CFEs, won't you? Oh God, I've got people liking my stuff. Shit. I thought I deleted it all. Perhaps people are seeing me. I tweeted out that I was playing CFEs, you see. So people come into my stream and go, "Why the fuck are you playing CFEs?" Oh, fuck that. You play bloody boring F1. Fuck off. F1's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, is it? I love it. You love it. But it ain't going to be everyone's cup of tea. I wanted to be on a little bit earlier, if I'm honest, but sleep
off the
one.
back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how. And alongside me in the commentary box today, a man.
So we're trying to sneak in a small morning stream.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
But you think F1's better than most games? That's all right. I do too. But I also know it's not everyone's jam in terms of watching it. But I don't give a shit about that sort of thing anyway. I'm not here for the masses. I'm here for whoever wants a open face and friendly voice in the morning. That's what it is. That's what I do it for. I'm not here for the masses. I'm here for anyone else to come along and say hello and engage and get to know me, and I get to know you, and that sort of thing. Right, down we go. Sprint race, 3 laps. Have a really nice quick circuit as well, isn't it? Well, it felt it anyway. Watch the grass. See, I want to. Probably should up the difficulty a little bit on this actually, because this is how it started, the standard difficulty, and I've just been ploughing through the season more than anything. That's how I did it when I first wrote the review as well, playing on sort of this difficulty, and F1 World gives its own difficulty, it's all done by sort of to do with tech levels, and then obviously as you progress through the licensing sort of stuff, that once you get to A, well, you've got to do it on expert difficulty. Do you know what I mean? There's not really a lot you can do.
DRS now available.
I mean, I found my match on that one, didn't I? Traction control, everything off, and it's like, I can't control the car. So that'll be an experience. But obviously, I'm way below on the tech level as well. So when I've done the tech level up, when I've grinded a little bit, then I'll come back to that, and I'm sure I'll cope with that as well. The other thing about my streams, you get to learn some Essex. Just what you always wanted, isn't it? I want to learn some Essex. Like I said, one day I'll improve my stream. I'll have the tablets up on my eye view, so I don't have to look down. I can just literally sit. Because there are streamers out there that just race and they just engage, and I know how they do it because everything's in front of them. but I stream from my sofa, if you like, in the living room. A little bit of lights in the corner. I don't quite have that set up where I have everything out. Sort of screens in front of me and stuff. It's literally just the TV.
Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
I need to improve the setup. Bring camera number 2 back. We used to have 2 cameras. 1:13. Okay, so it is a really, really short race, this one. Quite short as Austria, but really short. I mean, it's close as. There we go. Read message in a minute. We're so close to finishing the lap and the race, or the sprint race anyway, that is. There we go. Go around the corner now. Across the line. Still going to be taking notes. Borley Rectory in Essex was built in 1863 on the land where an old monastery used to be located, and reports suggested that the area is haunted by the ghost of a nun who was executed for having a romantic relationship with a monk. It now serves as a residential address, and all the people who have lived on these grounds have been subject to some kind of paranormal activity. It's a whole village now.
Join us next time for qualifying.
Yeah,
and of course the main
it's
event.
very haunted.
Formula One Grand Prix.
Yes, it's also considered the most haunted place in the UK. Borley Rectory. Mysterious fire took that one down. 1939, I believe, or something like that. There'll be a message in there somewhere that confirms the date, but I think it was 1939. A mysterious fire saw fit to the building, destroyed it. We all know what mysterious fires are. They're usually insurance jobs, so that's probably what that was there. Another haunted place, Colchester Castle. Colchester Castle is a magnificent Norman castle that was built on the grounds of an old Roman temple, Temple Claudius. The stories about the castle are about a ghost named James Parnell, who was a Quaker that was arrested and killed violently in April 1656. He now reportedly wanders around the castle. Reasons are unknown as to why, but probably because he was killed there. So, feels aggrieved, maybe. There you get some ghost stories as well now. They're new to my stream. I added them the other day. Said I was going to update the messages with some haunted stuff and some Essex facts, extra bits and pieces. So we're now into qualifying now, the actual one-shot qualifying race. Essex Tea in hand, as always.
It's a Saturday showdown. Anyone fancy some hot laps around Interlagos? It's qualifying day here for the South.
And some Essex speed. The only way is Essex speed. There you go. But hot laps. See if we can beat a 1:13. Don't know if we can for a hole, but you never know. Might be a slightly faster tyres. Super slicks. Make too many mistakes. I mean, I made a mistake or two on them, didn't I? Pretty sure I did. Made a mistake then, I caught the grass. As my friend Puppy would say, flat out there. And that corner. Sneaking a bit of stream time before chaos starts. If you like, the world. As long as my phone doesn't start ringing, it'll be fine. go. Nice quick lap. Miles ahead.
Okay,
Good.
good job, mate. Really, really
Good,
well
good.
done. That was a fantastic
Done.
drive.
Apologies
Bring
if
it home.
anyone's coming in and thinking Dave's playing Sea of Thieves, or hit the link, and I did try and delete them all, but you might have seen them. But for me, Sea of Thieves is not working. I don't know why. Having said that, there's only about 900 people on it, or 1,000 people, which is quite low for Sea of Thieves. So maybe that's Twitch-wise. Maybe that's why it has got its problems, Sea of Thieves. But this morning, maybe some servers are offline. Certainly, I can get on. So got Flamebeard. Flamebeard wouldn't let me on. It's all his fault. But good morning to you all. Essex Tea in hand. I salute you. Good morning. Have a wonderful, wonderful day ahead. Sea of Thieves isn't that what it was anymore. Oh, Sea of Thieves is superb. Don't you tell Sea of Thieves off. Sea of Thieves isn't what it was anymore because I'm not there. That's what it is. No, in truth, Sea of Thieves is an amazing game. Amazing game. I love it to bits. So much you can do. So many ways of playing it. Absolutely, it's one of my favourite games. It is. It is, seriously, it's one of my favourite games, Sea of Thieves. You diss my Sea of Thieves. No, you're all right. It's not for everyone. No, that's the thing. What people don't understand is that games aren't for everyone. There's certain games that are for certain people. What one likes, another one doesn't like. It's like what one man's 6 out of 10 is another man's 10 out of 10. It's subjective, isn't it? At the end of the day, everything. I mean, Sea of Thieves back in the day when it first launched, there really wasn't much to it. It was fun, but there wasn't many tasks. Now it's just overwhelmed with tasks, and it's just pick your adventure, isn't it? Now with Sea of Thieves. If you want to do a bit of this, you're going to do a bit of that. If you want to go and cause a bit of trouble, you're going to cause a bit of trouble. If you want to go and be a proper pirate and go after other ships, that's what you do. I mean, I don't mind watching it, but playing, I have to play with someone. You have to play with someone.
Jensen Button stormed through from
Yeah.
14th on the grid.
You don't like a solo. I don't mind a solo. Actually, sometimes I prefer a solo on Sea of Thieves. Like I say, it depends what I'm getting up to.
A historic
But yeah, I understand that.
And one of the few
We often play with
tracks on the calendar.
2s, 3s, and 4s,
15
but
corners in
I do
total,
often
9 to
stream
the
it
left
as a
and
solo
6
as
to the
well.
right,
I do
with a
like a
technical
solo.
middle
Little
It's
go
time
do
to
what
take
you
a
want
look
to
at
do.
our starting grid for today's race.
It's what I was going to do this morning, just because the kids
governor
are
lines
sort
up
of
on
around
pole
and stuff like
position,
that. Or at least
just
they're
ahead
coming
of
and
George
going
Russell,
at the moment.
who starts this event
And I
from
still need
P2.
to be sort
Looking
of
down the rest of the grid,
have my
we
wits,
have
about. And stuff
Fernando
like that.
Alonso,
Sea of Thieves is a little bit harder to pause, but
Oscar Piastri,
when you're playing it as a
and
solo,
Norris.
you can sort of set the boat to
Hamilton,
one side and
Leclerc,
hope that you don't get attacked.
Sonoda, and Esteban Ocon.
I don't really like doing solos. I get too overwhelmed. I understand that. You like a bit of direction. I like a bit of direction too, buddy. Someone direct me. Come and tell me what to do.
Let's look at their
Haunted
season,
Places.
and
Harwich
particularly
Redoubt
against their
Fort
teammate.
was constructed in
they've got the better of them more often than
1808
not.
to
Yeah, they have, and,
1810
rule
for the
number
defence
one,
from
beat
the
your
French
teammate. They're the
invasion
one
during
that share the
during
same
World War II.
equipment as you.
Troops who were
And
awaiting
yes, the
trial
cars
were
can
kept at the
vary in
fort,
setup,
and the
from
markings they
race to
made on the
race,
walls
and
can still be
depending
seen
on
today.
who has which style.
People who
but
visit the fort
essentially,
often
they're
talk
your
about seeing
barometer, the
shadowy
yardstick that
figures
if you can
moving
beat
through the
them,
windows,
that's the
feeling the
first
touch
job
of
you
an
have to
invisible
do.
person,
And it
or
looks
seeing
like
the
it's
ghost
going
of a
their way,
headless
doesn't it?
soldier
And they
roaming
need
the
to
fort.
carry
So,
on
yeah,
this momentum, this
reportedly
energy through the rest of the
haunted.
season.
So if you're around in Essex, go visit Harwich Redoubt Fort.
Okay, here we
For
go.
a bit of
I
history,
know
it's
what
actually
you
a
can do.
fabulous
Don't
place
let me
to
down.
go for history and have a look around. There's so much there. There really is. They have so much on display, and the people that are in charge of it are still working on it all the time. Amazing job. Yeah, but it's reportedly haunted. So if you like your ghosts, go ghost hunting in there. Lights out, and away we go. We're away. So take the first corner. Like I say, I'm playing this on career at the moment. It's a little bit on the easier side, I will say that at the moment in terms of difficulty, but we're just plowing through the career mode. it's my little warm up for when I do a stream on the F1, do a career race, and then go on to the much tougher stuff like F1 My World, where we have to have the right tech levels and stuff like that. I'm racing on A license as well in there, so making it much harder on there. And, but at the moment, nice leisurely. We've just done a sprint race, and now we're completing the weekend. I'm just taking it nice and easy, round the circuits, waking up nice and slowly before we tackle on a bit more chaos. But like I say, I was going to be playing F1, a lot of Sea of Thieves even, but Flamebeard saw to that with the servers technically offline for me, but not offline for everyone as we can hear. But in terms of viewing, how many people are sort of viewing,
Okay,
there's not a huge number of people viewing like there normally is for Sea of Thieves, so that might tell you that it is having its problems as well, or at least maybe even the European servers are offline or something like that. I want to eventually go to all the places of World War II, do you? That would be lovely. Honestly, so much history. My son studies history, my oldest son at university, and he's been to a lot of places in terms of the World War and stuff like that. And honestly, if you're that way inclined, they're fabulous places to go and learn about the war and stuff. There's so many sort of places. Obviously, in America, you don't really have any. Because I know you came into the war, but other than sort of Pearl Harbor and stuff like that, you really didn't get attacked, did you? Or anything like that. So I suppose there's not many museums. At least I wouldn't have thought so. Maybe there are lots of museums in America about it. I don't know. But in the UK, we've got so many sort of places that have sort of been bombed and sort of structures built and all sorts that you can really
mate,
see.
We're seeing a lot of tyre wear in the data. Please focus on looking after your tyres.
We've got to look after the tyres now. This ain't going to happen. I always fail this. I mean, we can try and slow down a little bit. That's usually what helps. I think so. If I slow down, I'm in trouble losing the race, but we can slow down a little bit. Get off the there. No, that won't help. I probably still won't do this. That's the thing. I'll slow down and I'll try and manage my tyres, but 1.4 laps left. Really slowing down now to concentrate. It's not going to happen. I know it won't happen. We've basically got 2% to play with on the tyre wear. That's not going to help. Oh well. I think that puts pay to that, even though I tried. That's all we can do. I tried. That place is amazing but sad. There's a World War II museum in New Orleans that's huge. It's free builders. Oh, nice. It's always good to learn about the past and stuff like that, and where we came from, and all the world wars and stuff like that. And it certainly interests a lot of people. The World War. Wouldn't have liked to live through that. I mean, I know people talk about the community in that at the time, and everyone came together and all this time. I get that. We're going to fail this. I'm not looking after my tyres very well. How close to it? Right, they're right on the arse now.
Right, I'm afraid we didn't quite
we failed it. We got close.
But don't worry about it. Get your head down and chin up, and let's focus on the rest of this race.
See, we tried. We tried to look after the tyres. In a minute, though, it'll contradict itself and say that the tyres are absolutely fine. That's what it usually does. Right, last lap then.
Okay, mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap.
There we go. Put in a fast lap now. To try to manage the tyres. Maybe I'll get on CPs later, I don't know. We'll have a little look. Right, round we go. You off, champ? You need me? Okay, he needs me. He needs me. So we just won't pause it on a bend, but we're going to pause this for a second, and I am going to be back in 2 seconds because as I say, I'm a father, and father has to come first, and my son needs me for a split second before he goes. Back in a mo. Back in a mo. What do you want? Nice and short and quick. So we'll flick the Twitch screen back on. He's gone out the door. We're good. Away we go again. Finish this last lap. So apologies about that. Obviously family first and all that. But he has been a true star. He has the last couple of weeks. Because, obviously my middle one's finished school and the eldest, he's here at the moment. He's finished uni for the year, but he's backwards and forwards still. Bits and pieces. He's still one for learning a lot and stuff like that. So in his meantime, he's still getting on with stuff. But yeah, the youngest, he's like, you don't need to do anything for me now. Just I'll sort myself out. He said, why don't you stream? So that's why I've been streaming in the morning, first thing during the week. Normally I don't. So normally it's the weekend streams that I do. But now we get to during the week as well. Obviously for a little bit of time. Obviously the real world stuff has got to carry on as well. Watching places. The Kelvedon Hatch was built in Brentwood in 1952 with the sole intention of housing people in case of a nuclear attack in Essex. But it was designed for tragedy from the get-go. It was destined for tragedy from the get-go. There was never any nuclear attack on a bunker, but there were a couple of mishaps. When the bunker was being constructed, an old grave was unearthed, and since then, ghosts have seemed to afflict what is now a tourist attraction. You can go there and go visit. There have been reports of loud noises and lots of growls all over the place. But strangely, no actual proper sightings, just lots of noises and stuff like that, and growls that they attribute to unearthing sort of grave site and stuff like that. But if you think you've done that sort of thing, with all the stories you hear about ghosts and stuff like that, you would have thought that you might have
well, that was certainly an
actually
exciting
seen some like
weekend of
headless
Formula One. Be sure to
things
join
or
us
some
for
actual
more exciting
apparitions,
Formula One action.
Great lady or whatever they want to call it. Or right, that's that bit done. Oh, an achievement. I don't know what that's for. One for the team. Oh, we just won the constructors as well. So there you go then. Can't be bad. Oh, achievements come up on my side of the screen as well there. It's come on both screens. Right, so we'll leave that where that is. Now it would be race 22 or 24, but like I say, we're going to now shift over to F1, my F1 world, and have a little look at that. If it lets us. Right, here we go. So quick to main menu. I'm going to do it. You're going to head off out. I've got to work later. That's all right, buddy. Totally understand. Got to get on with bits and pieces. Have a good day, buddy. Catch you later. I totally understand that the real world must come first, as always. I mean, I'll be the same in a little bit as well. But yes, all the best, buddy. Have a wonderful day, Chief Eli. Have a wonderful day. Yeah, I'm finally saying your name right. Or Chef Eli. Chef Eli. There you are, not Chief Eli, although you could be the chief. Chef Eli. There you are. Finally get your name right. Eventually. F1 World. Here we go. Let's have a look where we're at, because I don't know if things have reset yet. No, they haven't. 2 hours before things reset. Not going to beat the gold time, so we're not going to be doing that then. The series, we could do the series. We could have a go at stamina, which is longer races, isn't it? I'd like to be a bit higher up on the take level, if I'm honest, though, to do a bit. Then the traction control lesson is going to be really hard. Europe's short. We could have a go at a series of 5 laps. I mean, you could give it a go. I mean, it's telling me I'm 100 below, so we're not likely to do it. But who knows? What's the finish 10th? Improve your driving license. Finish the race in 5th or better. So we could give it a go, technically. Go on. Or we could carry on with the story. Tough. Let's give Europe short a go, even though we're massively handicapped with the start. Tech level being 400, and we're not nearly 90 below of what we need to be. So this is going to be tough. So racing the Netherlands short circuit, trying to get that tech level up. This is tough. There's no doubt about this. It's going to be tough. It's going to have a moan at me being at the back of the grid and not competitive as well.
It's a full house.
Haunted places, Treasure Holt, Clacton on Sea. It's believed that Treasure Holt Centre was once used as a hideout of smugglers and murderers. And a lot of murders used to happen in the building, with most of the bodies being dumped into a well nearby. So visitors have been reported seeing the ghosts of 2 women as well as a monk floating around. There have also been sightings of the ghost of a man who was beaten to death by the mob.
Heading into turn 1, Tarzan corner. And on that straight with...
Here we go. This is going to be interesting. Are we going to be competitive? That's the thing.
Our drivers line up on the grid, a mixture of nerves, tension, excitement and wonder, all progressing through their own F1 World journey. But who will get the victory today?
As I said, this is only a small sort of stream, if you like, not my usual sort of like few hour streams or 3 hour streams or anything like that. Very much a small, just little dose of Dave first thing in the morning for anyone that wants it, basically. Real world stuff has to happen. A good start on the grid. Please don't damage your car. Please don't damage my car. Please don't damage my own car then. Right, so we're up to 15th. No, 16th even. We'll have to back out of that. We've been hit. I literally felt that little bump. We're going back down the grid. We've got a good start, but now we feel that I'm probably going back down the grid rather than gaining on people. But you never know. My car might be faster on the corners. Might be able to sort of outbrake a few people. Look at them. Look at them.
That start was okay. Now stay alert for threats around you.
Threats around me? I'm holding people up. I'm not really closing on anyone too. Like I say, tech level massively handicapped in this race. I just thought we might be able to get to 10th. I don't know why I thought that. It's going to be a long race, I think, but I'll probably fail. Yeah. Way off the pace.
DRS now enabled. DRS enabled.
Can I get close? Can I get close? No, I'm not catching them. I'm actually holding everyone up, aren't I? So, this is like I said, I did something with tech level of sort of below 50 and managed to do it. obviously didn't win the race or anything. I just got within my target. I think I was supposed to finish 10th, and I got to about 5th. And I thought for some reason that I might be able to get to 10th, but then my tech level is like 90 below, and I'm literally just holding on to them rather than catching them, and holding everyone else up at the back. 112. I should tell you where I'm off, way off. This was my fastest 114, so I'm 2 seconds a lap slower than the leader. And that gap is just growing, and I feel sorry for the guys behind me because I'm holding them up. I don't really feel sorry for them, but I feel sorry for myself because to pass this I had to be getting to 10th, and it's not going to happen, is it? Not going to happen. We might as well finish the race, even though we're kind of like an atrocious attempt. Put the brakes on. Go around this corner. Love the circuit, but absolutely being hammered on this one. No chance.
Okay, well done. That's 3 clean laps in a row. Beautiful stuff. Keep it going.
I'm glad he's happy about the laps, but I wouldn't be happy about the position. My God. Not so great, eh? So finishing this lap, this race even. We're really holding them up, but we might not finish 16th. Might finish lower. But for 100 tech level below on expert difficulty, I suppose it's not the worst in the world, is it? It's just not going to pass it, because I figured I might not. I thought we'd give it a go. We'll be brave, you know, and give it a go. That's what I was thinking.
Okay, mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home.
They're right on my tail now. There we go. Bringing it home. It's not a waste of time, it's the experience, that's what we call this. So do not try and do the tech level stuff when you're 100 below.
Okay, well, we missed out on the target today, didn't we? But on the flip side,
yeah, we missed out on the target.
Many doubted whether they could win here in Zandvoort, but they've done so in spectacular style.
That's it.
Welcome then.
So I think we're going to call it here. Nice short and sweet
well, what
stream.
a brilliant day of F1 world action this has been.
Get to say hello to people.
The
world is starting for me.
Pleasure.
If you like, I'm going to try and be back at some point
for more action
tomorrow.
next time.
it will definitely be tomorrow evening with a bit of Prominence Poker in the evening, but hopefully, fingers crossed, we can come back at some point with a little something else. But for now, this is just me providing a friendly face and a friendly voice first thing in the morning if anyone need it. I'm really sorry that this stream is going to be short. I did sort of suggest that it might be. It's one of those things. I didn't start early. Usually I start my streams sort of about 6:30 in the morning because I'm awake, but I needed that extra sleep and I knew it, so I didn't advertise that I was going to stream or anything today. But yeah, I thought let's sneak in, let's get an hour, but we haven't even managed an hour. We tried to do a bit of CFEs, but CFEs were offline, and then we had a bit of stream setup problems and stuff. So it's been cool. I suppose we've had about an hour, but in truth, this particular stream has only been about 40 minutes. So I do apologise, it's short. I do, but real world stuff is needed now, unfortunately. One of those things. I can't get away with it all the time. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. But anyways, I wish you all the best. Have a wonderful day ahead, and I will catch you later. All the best.